Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kayla, also known as Thrifty Mom of Two here on this YouTube channel. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Facebook Marketplace. And today I have a thrift store haul video to share with you guys. So all of these items that you are going to see in this video were thrifted. This is a collective thrift haul, so not all from one trip and not all from one thrift store. Real quickly before we get started, I have had a few questions on some of my past haul videos from you guys of people asking me what my buy cost is per item or if I can share my average buy cost. And I've always kind of shared, my buy cost. If you go back to some of my old thrift hauls and stuff, my individual buy cost for items. But somewhere, I think mid last year, I started changing the way that I process my inventory, and I started taking an average buy cost per haul or per multiple hauls. If I go to multiple thrift stores in 1 week, I might average out all of my trips. And what I usually do is I will take the total amount that I spent and I will divide that by the amount of items I was able to source, just to give me an average price per item. One of the benefits of doing it this way for me and for my business is that it allows me to source a few select items from the thrift store that may be, slightly overpriced. Some of the items that are, priced up a little bit higher than what I would typically like to spend per item. I'm able to source those items because I know that once I average out my buy cost, it will actually bring down how much I actually paid for that item. But then on the flip side, you also have to remember those items that you're getting for like $2 or $3 a piece, it is going to raise the average buy cost of those items. So for me in my business and being here in Southern California with the thrift store prices in my area, I know that if I can stay under that $10 mark per item, that I'm usually sitting in a pretty good range for the type of items that I source to still be pretty profitable. A lot of items in this haul I've already cleaned, and some of them I've already photographed. So I don't think, there might be a few items in here that still have thrift store tags, but for the most part, most of the tags have been removed. But just so you guys know, for those of you asking, on average, my average price per item is typically between $5 and $9 an item. And that is just for my thrifted items. That does not include the items that I source retail arbitrage. Obviously, those items are going to have a little bit higher average buy cost just because they are, retail arbitrage. But I do source a lot of shoes, and typically shoes in my thrift stores around me are priced a little bit on the higher end, but for me, it's still worth it because the return or the average sale price for these shoes is also on the higher end. So it all kind of, averages itself out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the haul. I have shoes over here on this side and some clothing and accessories on this side. I'm gonna start with the shoes. I think I have about 15 pairs here to show you guys, and then I have 15 clothing / accessory items to show you guys as well. All right, so the first item I have here is a pair of leather flip-flop sandals, which normally I don't pick up flip-flops because they don't sell for a ton, but this happens to be a really good brand that I do like selling. The brand, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pronounce this correctly, but it's called Olukai. Hopefully you guys can read it. This is their logo right here, and these are basically brand new. They don't look like they've ever really been worn. There was a little bit of sticker residue on them, but other than that, brand new condition. And these ones are a women's size 11. Up next, I have 3 pairs of Nikes in this haul. You guys know Nike is one of my favorite brands to source, specifically shoes. I do sell some of the clothing as well, but I absolutely love picking up Nike shoes. This pair is super awesome. These are I think they're called the Nike Kyrie basketball shoes, and they are the Lucky Charms version. I don't know if you could see on the tongue there, it says Lucky Charms. The insoles are actually Lucky Charms, and then the bottoms are really colorful. Just a really fun, bright color shoe. Very minor wear, overall in really good condition still. These are actually a youth size, so they're a 5.5 youth. And then this next pair of Nikes is actually one of my favorite styles. These are the Nike Blazers. I think they're called like the Blazer Mid or something like that. But these ones are an all black suede with the white bottom. Very good condition. Practically no wear at all. And these ones are also a size youth, so they're a 5 youth, which is equivalent to a women's size 6.5 in Nike sizing. So I will probably sell these as the women's equivalent. And then the last pair of Nikes I have are also super cute. They're gonna get washed out on camera. So they're a very, very light pink, like a pale pink color with this metallic bronze check. And I forget the style name of these, but I did put it on the listing. But these are also, you can tell by the insoles, barely worn. And they are a women's size 7.5. I almost forgot, I actually have these little Jordans as well. I was so excited to find these. They're in such good condition. They're little baby size 7 Jordans in this black and light. It's kind of like a light mint color, but very, very good condition. And I will absolutely pick up kid shoes, especially in brands like Jordan, Nike, Vans. I pick up kid shoes in all of the brands that you would see me picking up shoes like in the adult version. I will grab them in the kid version as well, as long as they're priced. You know, usually the kid shoes are priced under $5. Occasionally there'll be like 1 or 2 pairs that they put in the case or that they mark up, but as long as they're like under that $5 price point, I will definitely pick them up. This is another pair of kids shoes. They're a pair of Vans with the little rainbow. It's like a textured rainbow on the side, high tops. Very good condition. I've actually sold this exact pair. They sold for $25 for me on Facebook Marketplace. And so I went ahead and grabbed another pair. This one's a kid size 11.5. But yeah, I sold this exact pair, and then like a week later, I found the same pair again at the thrift store. So grabbed them again. Okay, I have 2 more pairs of Vans here. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, Vans is another one of my favorite shoe brands to pick up. I picked them up from the thrift store, and I also picked them up retail arbitrage quite a bit. This pair was thrifted, but they are basically brand new. I do need to lint roll them. They were sitting on my floor, so they have some dog hair on them. But yeah, basically brand new condition, just the black with the flame classic slip-ons. And these are a men's size 11.5. And then this pair I was super excited to find because I love picking up collaboration Vans. These are a collaboration with Peanuts or Charlie Brown. You guys can probably tell the tongue on these shoes, super cute. It says Good Grief. You guys can see that. And these are also in really, really good condition. They are a men's 7 or a women's 8.5. Next up, I have a pair of Keds. I do love selling Keds. I won't pay too much for them. They typically only sell between like $20 up to maybe $35 if they're like the platform Keds. I have sold some platform Keds that did a little bit better for me, but yeah, if I can get them cheap enough and if they're in good condition, I will absolutely pick these up because they do sell. This pair looks brand new, basically no wear to them. Really cute. They kind of have like a light chambray denim look to them. And these ones are a women's size 7. The next 2 pairs of shoes I have here actually look very similar. They look like the same shoe, but they're 2 different brands. They're both brands that I do like selling though, and they are platform sneakers, which I absolutely have been loving selling platform shoes. They just are very on trend right now. I think people search the keyword platform, so definitely something I'm looking for. These ones are like a knit upper, which kind of gives me like Rothy vibes. Really comfortable looking platform shoes, very good condition. This is by the brand J.Slides, which I love picking up. I love finding J.Slides. I don't find them very often, but definitely a brand I will grab. And then this shoe looks basically like the same shoe. It has that same knit upper, the platform on the bottom, but these are by Steve Madden. Definitely a brand that I still grab. I love picking up Steve Madden boots and the sneakers as well if they're in good condition. Just realized I forgot to say the size of these. The J slides are a size 7 and the Steve Madden, I don't know. Oh, the Steve Madden are a 7.5. Next up, I have a pair of Reebok CrossFit shoes. I absolutely love picking up Reebok CrossFit shoes like the Nanos. They sell so well for me. As long as I can find them in good condition, I will absolutely grab them. I've never sold the like high top version like these ones, so I'm kind of excited to see how they do. But yeah, I'm always will grab the Reebok CrossFit shoes. These ones are a women's size 7.5. Little bit of wear, but overall still pretty good condition. Then I have these sandals. This is by the brand Papio. I don't know, I'm probably mispronouncing that. But this is a brand by Birkenstock, so definitely one that I will be on the lookout for. You can see it on the side here as well. Very, very good condition. Typically, if there's not like very dark foot impressions on the insole here, and this isn't all worn off, you know, they haven't been worn very much at all. The bottoms still look great, and these are a size Euro 42, which is probably like a women's 10 or 11, I'm guessing. And then the last two pairs of shoes I have to show you guys are both outdoor style shoe brands that I absolutely love picking up. Both of these brands sell so well for me, so anytime I find them, I will grab them. This first one is Merrell, and these are just like a hiking waterproof style boot. Very good tread still on the bottom. These ones are a women's size 10. And then the other brand I absolutely love, I actually sold a pair of Keens today. This is, like I said, Keen. And these aren't actually like a hiking shoe. These are like a steel toe. They have the hard steel toe, like work shoe, I'm guessing. But regardless, love this brand, and these are in very good condition, so I still think they'll do really well. They are a women's size 7. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the clothing portion of this haul. I have some clothing items, and then also I think I have 4 handbags to show you guys. A lot of these items in this haul are actually going to be dresses. Dresses have been selling really, really well. Dresses and activewear, those are 2 sections besides the shoes. So I always go to shoes first, but dresses and activewear are typically the sections that I go to next. And swim, I am trying to source for the season. I do source all seasons all year round, but since swim stuff is starting to be put out in my thrift stores, I've definitely been checking that section out as well. So yeah, you guys are gonna see mostly dresses, a little bit of swim, and some activewear. But this first dress here was by a brand that I had never heard of. It's a new to me brand, but comps actually look really good. I saw a few of this same dress listed around like the $70 to $85 range. So here's the brand. It's CMEO Collective. And I do know this brand can be sold at Revolve, possibly other places as well. This one is a size extra large. It's this really pretty like red floral ruffly mini dress. I'm not sure how much this will sell for, but like I said, I did see some listed in that higher like $70, $80 range. This next dress I have here is a little on the fancier side. It is a full length dress. It does kind of remind me of like a bridesmaid dress, or it would be a really, really pretty dress to wear for like a photo shoot, or like a maternity photo shoot, because it is, you know, does have this like loose skirt with the pleating. This is by the brand ASOS. You guys can see that. I actually don't pick this brand up very much at all anymore. I used to pick it up, but most of the time now I pass on it. However, certain pieces I still will grab. I did look up this particular dress and the comps looked decent. The model picture is also absolutely stunning. It has these little off the shoulder details, and it's just this really pretty kind of dusty pink color. This one's a US size 6. Okay, this next dress I was super excited to find. This is by J.Crew, but it's actually a J.Crew collection piece. It's probably going to be hard to see on the camera there because the writing is white, but it says J.Crew, and then right underneath it says collection. This is their highest end or higher end line. I've only sold 2 or 3, I think 3 pieces by J.Crew collection. One of them was a like faux fur long coat, and that piece actually sold for I think around $225 on eBay, if I remember correctly. So that piece was really exciting. I don't think this piece will sell for $200, but I did see a comp on Poshmark. I think it was around $100 that this dress sold for, so I am going to price it a little bit on the higher end. It is this beautiful striped maxi dress, just like very full long maxi dress. I think it is like a linen material. Yeah, so the lining is 100% cotton, but the outer fabric here is 100% linen. And then look at these straps. Hopefully they show up on camera. There we go. Look at that. These straps are beaded. They are so beautiful. Such a pretty dress. So I think I will list this one around that $100 price range and then just see how it does. This one is a size 4. I have a couple more dresses here and then we'll move on to the swim. This is a Zara dress, which I know I told you guys I don't like picking up a ton of Zara, and I picked up 2 dresses in this haul, but Zara dresses can sometimes do pretty well if it's the right style. This one I picked up because it does look like it's new without tag. It still has this thing attached, but the fabric also feels like it's never been washed. It is also leopard print, which leopard print or animal print in general, like snake print stuff, still sells really well for me, so I'm still grabbing it. This is a really cute like long sleeve animal print dress. Has like a hidden zipper up the back, and I just really liked the style. This one's a size small. And then I picked this Zara dress up. This one is a midi length, which I do prefer picking up midi length dresses. I think they just sell a little bit better. Size large. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. It does have a lining, like a dress lining on the inside, but it's like a sheer long sleeve, very boho mixed print, kind of has that patchwork look to it. Midi length dress. So I did see some really cute stock photos for this dress, so I think this one will do really well. All right guys, so now let's go ahead and move on to some of the swim. I picked up 3 swim pieces, then I'll show you the activewear I grabbed, and the bags I'll show you guys last. So this first piece is just a one-piece swimsuit. I think it goes like this. So it's a one-piece swimsuit, brand new with tags. It's like this pink tie-dye look, pink and white tie-dye. Very strappy back. And this is by LA Hearts. So that's what the tag looks like, size small. brand new with tags, and this is a brand that's sold at PacSun. I sold a few of these swimsuits last year. They typically sell pretty quickly, not for too much, but with this one being new with tags, I am expecting to get around the $25 price range for it. It's also a really cute style, and it has that tie-dye, which is also very on trend. So I think that one will do well. And then I grabbed 2 swim cover-ups. This is not a brand that I typically pick up. I do think I sold one-piece swimsuit last summer by this brand, but I decided to grab these because I think they're really pretty, they're really fun. And this is by the brand Ann Cole. What does it say? Ann Cole Signature. I don't know if you guys can see that on there. It's also on this little metal tag. But these are swimsuit cover-ups. They're bright, fun patterns, so I think they will photograph really well. They're that kind of stretchy, water-repellent material. And they're both a good size, so they're both a large/extra large. This is the pattern of the first one. And then the other one is actually the exact same, just a different pattern, same size and everything. So this is the pattern of the other one. So yeah, I just thought these were really fun swimsuit cover-ups. I think that they will photograph well, and yeah, I think they'll do well on eBay. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the activewear pieces I picked up. I only picked up 3 pieces, and they're all 3 by the same brand. If you guys saw my last haul, you know that I have been finding a ton of Lululemon lately, which I am not complaining. I love selling Lululemon. It brings traffic to my stores, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite activewear brands to sell. So this first piece is just a lightweight, semi-cropped tank top by Lululemon. This thing is in amazing condition. It is missing the little pull tab, and I cannot find a size on it anywhere, so I am going to have to measure it and just kind of estimate the size, but really cute tank top. And then this next piece is one of the Swiftly Tech t-shirts, which I love picking up the Swiftleys. I pick them up in the tank tops, the t-shirts, and the long sleeves. They always sell so quickly for me. And this one's like a black and white stripe. Size is a 4. You guys can see there. So the one nice thing about these is the size is always on the bottom hem, which I absolutely love. And that one's in great condition. And then this, so this one actually still has the thrift store tag on it. I have not photographed these yet, but this is a good example of a Lululemon piece that the thrift store didn't realize was Lululemon, and so they priced them pretty cheap. These are like a tie-dye, seamless, full-length legging. The logo is right here. They're in amazing condition. I'll just go ahead and show you guys the thrift store tag. So I grabbed these at Savers, but they were only priced at $3.79. I don't know if it's showing up. $3.79, plus I had my 20% off coupon. So just a good example of an item that was on the cheaper end, which allows me to pick up another item that might be priced a little bit on the higher end. But yeah, these should do really well. All right, guys, so on to the last couple of items. I have a few bags here that I picked up. I have also been really loving selling bags lately, so that is definitely a section that I will browse through occasionally. This first one I was really excited to find. I've never heard of this brand, but the style of this purse kind of stuck out to me, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It is genuine leather. It's like embroidered on the front here. Just absolutely beautiful. And when I did look up comps, this brand is actually, it's actually a pretty decent brand. So this is Isabella Fior. which I'm probably butchering. But yeah, these bags, I saw comps were a little tricky. So I did see some people that had these listed for 100 plus. There were a few new tags ones that were listed for 200 plus. But on average, the used bags by this brand on Poshmark were selling anywhere between like the $40 and $80 range. So anywhere in that $40 to $80 range was the average selling price. Now, of course, there's always a few exceptions of some that sold for a little bit higher, but just from quickly browsing the quick research that I did, $40 to $80, which I will absolutely take. I think it's a stunning, very good quality. You can just tell this leather is amazing. Stunning bag. There is a few spots where there's a little bit of color transfer. It's probably not going to show up on, you can maybe see it right here. Yeah. A few spots where there's color transfer. I am going to try to take a leather cleaner and see if some of that will come off. But other than that, I mean, the bag is still in really good condition. This next bag I grabbed is a leather backpack by doTERRA, which is like the essential oil company. I did sell it was like a wooden box that you can store it had all the little cubby holes that you can store all of your essential oils in. I picked one of those up at a thrift store, I think it was sometime at the end of last year, and it sold very, very quickly within like a day or two. So when I saw this, I went ahead and grabbed it. It is like a burgundy leather, and it's also in like new condition. There's really no wear to it at all. So I went ahead and grabbed that. This next bag I thought was perfect for the season. It's very like summer vibe to me. It has like this straw material on the outside with these cute little pom-poms, leather straps, and this thing is in great condition, very little to no wear. This is by the brand White House Black Market, which again, I have sold this brand. Certain pieces can do really good, but it's not a brand I pick up all of the time. The piece just has to be, you know, exceptional. But I really did like this bag, and when I looked it up, I did see that it was sold out on their website, so I went ahead and grabbed that. All right, guys, and then on to the last item in this haul, the final bag. This was another bag that I was really excited to pick up. This is a brand that was new to me, a brand I've never found before, but I could just tell by this leather that this was a really good, well-made bag. This is like that buttery, soft leather that just smells amazing. The brand is American Leather Company, and it is like this olive green color. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera. I think it looks, yeah, it's like an olive green, cute little tote bag. It's also in very, very good condition. And these bags are pretty expensive, brand new. Comps also look great. I need to try to find this exact one before I price it. But yeah, I was super excited to find this. It has this zipper pocket in the middle, which you guys can see. And then these two pockets on the outside just kind of snap close. So, let's see, yeah, like that. But yeah, really excited to find this after kind of just briefly looking at comps. This bag should do really well. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, if you do want to see how I'm pricing any of these items, or if you're interested in purchasing any of these items, I will have my Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay store linked down below, so you can definitely go on over there and just check them out. Also, if you just kind of want to see what items are selling for me and the price points they're selling for me, you can always filter my Poshmark closet to my sold listings and just kind of browse through and see what items are selling, how much they're selling for, what brands are selling really well. All of that information you guys can look up on my page. But that is it for this video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up before you leave here. It really does help me out here on YouTube. Also, if you do enjoy reseller related content, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that little bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are making tons of sales, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.